Okay, so now we're going to learn how to trim a bowl, and Chandler's going to help us again. So first I want to show you a trimmed bowl and show you how the foot is different. So this is called a raised foot. Notice that it's kind of like a little pedestal. It's raised off of the table, and we're going to look at the underside. And when we flip it upside down, I call it a donut. We kind of have this donut shape that acts as the foot now for the bowl. And Chandler's going to demonstrate how we trim that. So his bowl is a little bit more artistic than what we are making, but it still works because he's still going to center the bottom just like you would. So he's drawing his circles to try to find the exact middle in the center. So he's kind of visually centering. Whenever he sees a skinny part, he knows that that's where the direction he has to push. And when you feel that your circle is in the center, and you're going to anchor it down. Make sure that it's not going to fly off the wheel or shift, because that will really mess up your raised foot. Okay, so now he's going to erase his centering marks, but he is now going to use a needle tool and draw a donut shape on there. So he's drawing two circles, an outer circle and an inner circle. These are your guidelines. This is going to help you to know where to trim and, more importantly, where to stop trimming. Okay, once you have your donut, you're going to want to trim the outside first. Notice that his loop tool is perfectly straight. It's perpendicular to the clay. And it's allowing him to get kind of a 90-degree angle there. It's really trying to make a corner between the bowl and the foot. Okay. Once you've done your outside, then you go to the inside of the donut. You start at the center and you go to 3 o'clock, but the difference is you're going to stop at that line that you drew. Not going to go all the way to the edge. And you can kind of see that that raised foot, that donut, is now coming to life. Next, you're going to want to just angle the edge a little bit, because we know when we fire it, that's going to be a sharp edge, and you don't want that on your tabletop. So I just kind of angled it. Next, he's using his fingers to compress. That's very open and porous clay, and if you don't compress it, it could crack while it's drying. So the inside of the donut, the actual foot of the donut, wherever you trimmed, you really need to recompress that clay. Okay. So once your donut is complete, then you can take the anchors off. Make sure you sign the interior of the donut. and then it goes directly to the cart.